Well, welcome back to another video. In this one, we're looking for property. So we're here in the northeast. This is a proper northern street. It doesn't really get much more northern than this. These are proper coal mining, old terraces, little family homes. Some of them are actually 2 apartments, and we're looking at one of this at auction. 2 apartments next door to each other, just down from the high street and the metro. Good location, quiet street as well, actually. But yes, 2 flats. Can we get a 6, 7 or 8 bed out of it? Find out. Hello. You all right, mate? Nice.
So we cannot access room 1 for now because he works night shift.
Gotcha. Is it too small to be compliant? Because they're usually the small bedrooms, these ones.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. They've got four rented out currently as they've converted the loft.
Okay.
And it's just the 1 bathroom at the end of the kitchen.
Yeah, I believe so. The downstairs facilities are all shared.
Yeah. So it could be 5 beds, but it's 4.
Yeah.
Are rented. Yeah. Bit small, that one. So there's 3, 4. Quirky bedroom, that one there. 4, and then there's potential to get another bedroom downstairs with a bit of work, but it needs a lot of work, this one. It's a good refurb. Hello, it's shit and windy, and we are stripping out a new project. We've got Waverley, Weston, Bishops, and Rayleigh. So 4 sites at the moment. They're all kicking off in the same week. This is one of them, right near a train station, ideal. We've got our lads in there stripping out the breasts. So this is going to be a 6-bed HMO, high standard, big extension out the back. All breasts are coming out. It's going to be sweet. But also, the client on this one, Ian, you've actually seen him in another video before where we were going to teach him how HMOs work. So he's partnered up with an investor and they've taken on this project, and we're basically coaching Ian through the process. I've walked through all the plans, now we come up with the design feasibility and the cost feasibility, and then now today I'm going to show him how to market. So how he can record the process and demonstrate it to investors in the future so he can sell his services as a developer. It's really windy and shit, so let's go. Hello, mate. Hello, sir. How you doing, mate? Nah, nice, lads.
It's good to see all that coming down.
Yeah, well, look, breasts are coming out nicely. And then there was quite a lot of shit in this rear yard. So this is all the stuff that's come out of the house. Lovely. But what we're going to be doing is banging an extension all the way out to the title boundary so we can get a bedroom out the back and extend this kitchen diner, and we'll dogleg it a bit as well so it's nice and fat. We've gone in for planning for that. 5 bedrooms in the rest of the house. It's going to be pretty sweet. So I'll show you upstairs. This is standard Victorian with the extension out the top. So we'll have 1 bedroom in there, bedroom in here. Our breast working its way down. We've got some acro props coming soon. Just prop this up until we can get the gallo brackets in there. And then that holds the pots all the way to the top. But these were quite thick breasts, so it's nice to get them out, makes the furniture arrangement so much easier. And then we'll just piece black in the floor. So you get some joist hangers, some trimmer, and you just square this off with some joists and some floorboards. It's like it was never there. Yeah, again, breast out. This will be a big bedroom here with 2 bathrooms. Off-suite, en-suite. So yeah, we'll wait for the client to show up and then do a bit of a wander around.
Next on Monday we'll get full, once the site's fully stripped, get a good swing out playing out here. Otherwise plans will just get fucked, to be honest with you. So,
Greg's plans on site, so they start the first things, we start the layout, then you can just see it start following the map, the paper, and that's the process. It's at this stage, it's that stage, it's that stage. It's like
you guys been cracking on, I didn't expect the press to pretty much around.
Yeah, we quickly hit the stages. You go from investor to developer, right? Is that you're an investor and you just put money in property, and then you let other people do all the shit, and then you're a developer where you manage the people. You still don't have to do the shit, you just manage each one, and that's where most of the money's made. It's not in those domain tasks, it's in that pulling together big chunks of capital, putting it in, pulling it back out, taking the income, and make sure you don't lose any money between them, ideally. Right, we've got keys for new property. That's how we like to start our Fridays. So I'm going over to meet a client and monitoring surveyor at this property because we are starting pre-commencement and we should be on site in the next 2 weeks. So we're going to talk through the project and get the ball rolling. Let's go. So here we are in this property. It's a lovely, large Victorian terrace. Client has just arrived. Just so you get us out of the car, just show you this one quickly. I think we've been in here in a vlog before, but huge property. We're ripping the whole thing out, doing an extension, need to move a drainage chamber and dig up most of the yard to get to it, and it'll be a lovely 6-bed HMO once we're finished. Big size, love these properties. Let's crack on with pre-commencement. Hello, sir.
How are you?
All good, mate. All good. Just got here myself. Skiing. Actually, do you know what? We got really lucky. We got well lucky the week we went.
Week it snowed a lot.
So we're all done now with our client and the monitoring surveyor. Everything's fine. A couple little tweaks we have to make, and then need to get back on a few points next week once Kane's back from Amsterdam. He's living it up at the moment, and we're viewing this property. So we're just looking outside, and the roof it's got a lot of moss. Looks like it could need new tiles, but you notice that most of these roofs have all been converted. They've all got either velexes or a dormer on the side, so it's useful to know. Point looks all right, windows look all right, lintels look all right, but the roof may be questionable. So we'll make sure we get some good photos of that. We can show it to Kane before we finalise an offer on this one. Other than that, let's have a look inside. Hopefully it's decent. So we're in the yard area, and there's a lot of scope here where there is no extension to do a brand new one, either a big single story or a double story. They've done over there, they've done over there. There's also rear dormers with velexes here, so we know the lofts are big enough. We'll probably get 2 in the loft with 2 big dormers on it. There's all the space to work with as well, but it's kept in really nice condition, this property, which is good. And we're in a nice location just off the main artery road that goes to Newcastle. And we're recording, viewing in Newcastle. Just realised I didn't have my mic on, so sorry for the shit audio.
Nice.
How is it?
Every Christmas I've got this job, so...
So I've never seen this before. We're in the loft of this house. We've got what looks like old dormers that have been dismantled and placed over, because you've got these trusses coming out here, and then what looks like sort of a dormer recess, eave space. Same that side, it's almost more noticeable that side. So I feel like there would have been a big dormer, and then they've closed it off. But I'm not sure why it doesn't go to the width of the trusses. A bit strange. But there's a lot of space here already. The joists though, I don't think, they might be actually, these might be 8x2s. So if the joists are thick enough in the existing floor, then it's technically compliant as a floor. I mean, they look thick there, but they may just be trimmers around the opening. Those are some big joists. Yeah, floor looks like it might be compliant. So this was probably a floor at some point. For some reason they took it out. It's got the old Latin plaster ceilings and everything. And that's the old stud work. Oh, sorry, now it's really obvious. So they got this was 2 rooms. You can see where the lobby used to be and where the stairs used to come up there. And that would have been a lobby with a little quirks joint for the doorway there and a doorway there. So I'm literally in real time figuring this shit out. That's good though, because that means this is most likely a compliant floor. 2 dormers, 2 bedrooms. Sorted. So we've just come out of that viewing. Really like that property. There's a lot of scope there, and I like that it's got that an old quirk to it, that it used to have a floor in the loft. It doesn't now. For some reason they reversed their refurbishment to make the core of the house nicer and then lose the loft space. But that means for us it's easy to add that value back, and then also do a double story extension. So you could get, I've just ran through it then, you could get a 7 or 8 bed HMO out of that quite comfortably. It depends how big you want to do the extension, but all within reasonable means. Just 2 dormers, double story extensions, the usual size, and you get 8 out of it. Or a nice easy 7, or potentially a 6 bed, but just a single story extension out the back, which then moves us away from sui generis. So there's options, which we love. It's nice to view a property, have options, and it's in a banging location at a fair price. On to the next one. Now we're at this viewing. We are, hello. We've actually viewed this property before. How are you doing?
Excellent. I'm Kath.
Nice to see you, Kath. I think I've viewed this one before. It's been on the market a little while, hasn't it?
Yes.
So yeah, we saw this one a while ago and it didn't sell for some reason. But it's a decent property and really good nick. But I think the price was too high, but they've now dropped the price.
I wouldn't care, but these normally go, no problem.
Yeah, strange, right? Yeah, I remember this. 2 rooms, already got the partition as well. So interesting. So you're saying you'd expect this kind of property to sell quick?
Yeah, because along the road, so no problem. You see it's crying out for a toilet in there,
Yeah.
you know, downstairs loo.
But you think it's the market that's slowing the
Yeah,
buyers down?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Cost of capital.
Right.
Right.
Just go and have a good look around.
Yeah, have a little mooch upstairs. Nice. So this can work as a bedroom. It's a little bit small, but interesting, the agent is also seeing the market slow down for buyers because of cost of capital. And that'll mostly be your home buyers who just go, I could keep staying where I am for now and wait until the market gets a bit better. For them, they're not as pressured. So it's investors, people like us, who'll come in and grab them at a lower price in the meantime. So, because we don't mind more expensive borrowing costs initially because of our exit strategy, and we know when we're going out to a high yielding asset, it can afford those higher interest costs. Ultimately, there's a cost of carrying capital, just being sat there dead in a bank account. You want to move it quick. If you're not moving it, then you're losing money in real terms against inflation. There we go. That there, little bedroom here. The 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5 bed this. Straightforward 5 bed. Don't see how we'd get 6 out of it. Unless we go into the loft. But it's such a nice property. Start going to, have a look at this. You start going into the loft here, we really want to be dropping the ceiling down. We lose these lovely covings and the ceilings and the walls. They're in really good nick at the moment. It's not the end of the world, it's just this could be a relatively light touch. But to get that extra bedroom can be worth it. I think it's up for 130 now, it was up for 160. They've dropped it to 130. I still think we can maybe get it cheaper. Anyway, interesting to hear more about the market. It's always good talking to agents because they're right there on the front line where stock meets consumer and they're always seeing changes. So I'm on the phone to agents at least every day. Sometimes days where I'm booking viewings, I'll be on all the time and speaking back and forth and getting a lot of market knowledge, stuff that's happening, what they're seeing from buyers, if they're seeing more investors, if they're seeing a slow churn of stock. There's definitely, we're in a moment right now where stock is sticking for a bit longer. There's some things that will just always go. They're just great properties. Our usual MOs, which are like HMOs, where we're buying more distressed assets or stuff that needs a bit of work, that stuff is sticking for longer and going for cheaper. We've had some mad knockdowns recently. We just bought one this week and we got 35 grand off the purchase price of what it was originally marketed for. So that's quite a difference. Usually we can get about 15 to 20 off of market value, but to get 35 is pretty nuts. And that property was up for 180 originally, then 165. They dropped it quite quickly and it stuck for months. And then we went in and nabbed it for 125 plus fees, I think it was. It worked out like 132 and a half. It's such a drop that's not that common. But it's the market we're in. So interest rates sometimes work in our favour as developers. Anyway, on to the next one. Right, now we're at this one. Different profile of property. Usually we like the Victorians, and this is like a Victorian build in terms of its massing, but certainly a newer build. So hopefully same sort of format.
I haven't got the key to the garage,
Okay.
but this one's got a garage.
It's a nice nick, isn't it? Okay, yeah, it's got a big old garage on it. Quirky property, this. Little bathroom. It's so funny how much hollower modern plasterboard walls are compared to the old Latin plaster. The old Latin plaster feels like a brick wall. And that's just cardboard. Got a bit of space behind there. It's got its own bathroom as well. It's already HMO. Already here. Just need to chase in a few new cables, a few new points in the room, and then you've got an ensuite room here. You get another one there. Probably don't even need to bash it in, just that's their off suite. There's 2 rooms, 3, 4 downstairs. What do we have in the loft? Probably 1. Oh, we got 2. Small though. Smally. Small, but this is an interesting property because this could be an ensuite for that bedroom. Switch it up a bit, stick a bath in instead of a shower or something. Nice view over Jarrow. Hello, Jarrow. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bed. Don't think you get more out of it really. Pretty straightforward 5 bed though. Could get a 6 bed with a bit more of an extension, but it's not worth it. But newer build, like as in not much you necessarily have to do here. And that's a fire door. So, interesting. I think that's us done here. I'll see you at the next place. What's up? So we don't have the mic at the moment, so we're going to have to accept the camera audio on our iPhone. We're viewing this property. There's 2 flats. They seem like they're pretty battered from the photos. Auction purchase. Steve's with us as well up there. Steve, give us a wave. Give us a little wave, Steve. Yeah, hopefully we can maybe get a 6-7 bed out of it. So wait for the agent to bother showing up, and then we'll have a wander inside. Understood. This is no electric circle, mate. Thank you, sir. I wanna die. I think it's gonna need a rewire. Just all those hanging wires that are poking out the wall.
Yeah.
Needs a rewire. Yeah, it's a fact brick job. Just rip it out, get the rest out. So we're upstairs now, but also this location, literally got 2-3 houses to the end of the street. Do a little dog leg, and you got Soho Park, which is a stunning park. So this will rent all day long. We want to get breasts, wallpaper, everything out, all of it, joinery. Some of the frames are just a bit gone, so it's a full strip out job. This, it's fine, it's auction, it's up for an okay price. What we'll do now is we'll check the loft, check the rest of the rooms, do a quick once over. I know you get a 7 bed out of this anyway, but sometimes you can get an 8 bed, it just depends on the roof pitch. So we'll check that. And maybe it's a goer. Right, so we're just in filming for another property. Some really good nick. This has actually got all the old doors and features. Beautiful property, it's a really good nick. We get a 5 bed out of it easy and do a really light touch. We should then be able to keep these old doors because we're under the threshold for building control. So I don't think we'll need fire doors. Some building control officers treat it slightly differently. Interesting property, easy 5 bed, and it's got an additional workshop and garage, which could be its own studio flat. So, yeah, good viewing. So we just come out of the property, which is here. We've got a metro station just there. And we've got about 6 properties up there on different streets. So we know this area works nicely. The metro is just a great hub because that's a direct link straight to Gateshead and to South Shields where you've got the arcades and the promenades. So the property you just looked at, 2 doors down, also owns a big garage and workshop, which could be converted to a flat under planning permission. Because we wouldn't have a need for it, what we're doing. So we get 5 bed HMO there, there's additional space where we could get maybe a 1 or 2 bed flat. I don't know what the size is like, but let's have a look. This is a 1 bed flat. It is, isn't it? A 1 bed flat was. Interesting. Right, we're at the next viewing now, so we're right near a major hospital. It's just there, and just over these houses is a huge college campus that you can see the top of it just there through those houses. So this was we sat on the market for ages because they had a sitting tenant that just wouldn't allow for viewings. But also I know the vendors struggled with the sale on this. 150 grand. It's not bad for this area, we're actually in quite a prime area, and that's a bit old inside, but there's scope for a big extension out the back. So let's have a look. So a nice big entrance hallway. It's nice to have the additional light come in. Got a big room through there. Chair. Big room through there. And this is where the scope is for a big extension. Yeah. We've got the storage all the way out. We do the same thing. Get a big double story. That could give us certainly another bedroom, possibly even 2 more bedrooms. If we come all the way out, we can then do that rear bedroom with the ensuite, little kitchen communal. And your rabbit has got all this turf here where you can play. Perfect. So, for those of you who probably don't know this, Steve's got to drive all the way to France in a couple of days to go pick up a rabbit. And the dog, obviously. He likes the dog. Find your rabbit. But the plastic doesn't mean it necessarily needs a rewire, but it needs a new DB. So DBs have to be the new metal ones nowadays, so we won't get you electrical solve.
Right.
Well, up here though, so that extension goes
through
out.
there. Got a bedroom en suite.
Big bedroom, big bedroom,
Yeah.
big bedroom, big bedroom, because they'd all be able to move
That's
to
1,
accommodate.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe a 7th if we can poke it into the extension at the back.
Yeah.
So it would need planning, this one, but I think probably worth it. And also, we don't know what's up there. Imagine it's just another big loft. And this is being dropped in at some point. So yeah, we're looking at a certain 6-bed, but a big double story extension needed. I mean, we could get 7-bed, but that would mean our single story at the bottom would have to go all the way out to the boundary wall, which is fine. You can do that. We'll need planning for it, and then you can get 7. We could go in there and get 8. It's bad news for the rabbit, if I'm honest.
You're not letting that go, yeah.
And also bad news for this, because the whole reason we're in this situation is because I'm trying to see how big the loft is. But as you can see, this is a suspended ceiling. So actually all I'm looking at is just the original ceiling that's about 20 inches above. So this whole exercise was futile.
More team bonding exercise,
Yeah.
this.
I'm glad it's futile, right? Have you finished?
Now. There he is, coming back from the agents, because we just picked up some more keys. Right there, Steve. You're looking good, mate. I like his walk. He's just got one of those walks, isn't he? You know what I mean? Just like, you know that guy's looking after you. How was that?
You don't miss an opportunity, do you, Ryan? He loves the camera, doesn't he?
Never, mate. What'd you get?
Keys, 302.
Nice, new property just picked up. Happy
Absolutely.
days. Do you see a rabbit in there, or is he?
You gotta let this go, Ryan.
Just finished up viewing another property as well. This one's in an area that we don't usually operate in, but it's actually a really good area. It's quite a high value area. Sonny's just here. Hello. Beast. Yeah, it's a corporate sale, this one, which means you don't actually, so at memorandums of sale, you haven't actually secured the property. If someone else comes in with a higher bid whilst you're going through initial conveyancing to get to exchange, someone else could take it off you, which is a bit annoying because you can incur legal costs. It's probably fine with this property. That's it from the outside, nice street. Yeah, wraps up a day of viewings. We're at the office. Come in, see the gang. We've got some proper shelves up to start storing some of these spare materials that we have. There's loads of shit on the floor over there still, which needs to be sorted, but Steve and Kane whacked those shelves up, which is nice. Just had some deliveries. It's a mess in here still because we've not built the shed out in the yard yet, but. Steve, bonjour from France.
Right.
Hello, sir. Just.
Is a picture of the rabbit not good enough for you, Ryan?
Well, the rabbit got here safely, you'd all be happy to know.
I wasted 22 quid on that.
What, to get through the fucking border?
Yeah, on the app. When I booked the
An app to pay for a rabbit? But a hamster. They don't make the cut.
well,
They don't need a passport. This is amazing. Is rabbits here safe? Steve's just finished moving from France to the UK, basically. Now he's got a house. You have a house.
Still a bit jet lagged after 30 hours driving.
A bit jet lagged. But he has also shaved his hair whilst being in France. And I think he looks like Brian Harvey. He's put a photo of Brian Harvey there. And that makes sense. But anyway, look, thank you for watching this vlog. Guys, appreciate you, appreciate the love. The last few videos have been doing really well. And there's all kinds of stuff we've got going on behind the scenes. Will this come out by the time? No, it won't. So there is something else coming soon as well. We'll let you know about that in a future vlog, do a bit of promo. But for now, drop a comment for any more video suggestions. And if you're an investor or you want to learn about property, then check out the links in the description because we offer a development service and we've also created a comprehensive course on how to do HMOs from start to finish. It's like a starting guide as to how to build not just developments, but also a development business. So check them out. All love, subscribe. Bye.